You guys, I'm recording this, but I'm not gonna post it obviously until a few months later. Today is currently Tuesday, November 12th, 2024. Guys, nobody talks about the stress, the overthinking, and everything you get after IUD removal. It's just too much for me to handle. So lately, obviously, I took off my IUD because we're planning. I told myself before going into that appointment to remove it that be mentally prepared, that it can take from 6 months to a year, maybe more, to conceive. But nobody talks about how you feel. I don't know how to explain it. Even though you want to mentally prepare yourself, you're never mentally prepared because you're going in with the mentality that you want to plan, and then you take pregnancy tests and they come on negative, and it's just draining. It's just so sad. I didn't go through this with my first pregnancy just because my first pregnancy wasn't planned. We didn't want to get pregnant right away, but my baby was a surprise. So like, it's so different when you're planning. Nobody tells you how stressful it is to plan a baby, especially if you just got off birth control. It's so stressful, and it's too much overthinking, constantly saying like, I know it takes from 3 months or 6 months to a year, but can it happen? Can it happen now? You guys don't understand how much it hurts that we're keeping this with ourselves only. We're not telling anybody that we are planning. So it hurts so much when people talk about babies, or people say, hey, your daughter wants a sibling, and in my mind I'm like, I know she does. We want a baby now, but it hasn't happened. It hurts so much when people comment, hey, where's the next baby coming? Hey, are you guys planning to have a baby soon? Or hey, it's time, I think it's time. You guys don't know how much that hurts, but I can't tell you, hey, like, I know I can't tell you guys it hurts me, or I can't tell you guys nothing, because it's just, everything is staying here. Only me and my husband know what we're going through right now. And I know I shouldn't stress because it's barely been 2 months. I took off birth control in September. We're currently in November, so it's barely been 2 months. But even though I told myself we have to mentally be prepared, we have to mentally be prepared that it could take up to a year, it still hurts. Like, even though I told myself I have to be mentally prepared, I can't hold it. I can't. So like how I said, even if I told myself I had to be mentally prepared that it could take a year, that doesn't take back, or that doesn't stop from it hurting, from me feeling like I have symptoms, or feeling like I could be pregnant and then I'm not. Like how I said, it's barely been 2 months, and I told myself every day, like, Vanessa, you need to be patient, because too much stress can also cause you to be overthinking things. So I told myself, calm down, but I just can't. It's something I can't control, and I would tell you guys that I never knew how hard it was. Like how I said, I didn't plan my first one, so I never knew it was going to be this hard to try to conceive, and for it to hurt you whenever you see pregnancy tests are negative, or for it to hurt you to see that I literally, all my For You page is filled with girls saying, oh my gosh, I took out my birth control and I got pregnant within the first month. Oh my gosh, I took out my birth control and I got pregnant within 2 months. So like, I'm like, there could be what's it called, there could be a chance that I could get pregnant too. So it's just like, I just want to turn off my phone and turn off everything and stop thinking about it. But like, also what makes me think about it too much is that I'm currently taking vitamins that clearly in the bottle it says do not take if you're pregnant. So I want to not be taking them, since we are trying. So I don't want to take the pills while I'm pregnant, obviously. So like, it's just in my mind constantly, because I'm trying to make sure every single week, like, okay, I'm not pregnant, right? I'm not pregnant. I'm trying to do pregnancy tests frequently. Not because, like how I say, not because I want to just, like, you know what I mean? Not because I think that I'm pregnant because I don't have symptoms, but just because I want to be safe, that I don't want to be taking pills while I'm pregnant. So like, just me having to take a pregnancy test constantly, and knowing that I'm taking that pregnancy test just because I want to be safe from taking pills, but it still gets to my head seeing a negative test. I don't know how to explain it. It's just too much. Nobody talks to you about that. Nobody talks to you about how much it hurts. Like right now, at this moment, let me give a little bit details. I know it's already a long video, but I took off my birth control on September 18. I didn't bleed until September 20. I think I bled for about 3 days. So it's from September 20 to like September 22 or 23. And then the following month, I started my period on the 12th. So it was October 12th. And it lasted up to like October 15. So now this month, we're in November 12. And I still have not gotten a period. So you see what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's because I'm overthinking about it. I'm overstressed. I don't know. That I haven't started my period. So like part of me is like, can I be pregnant? But then I don't want to constantly be taking a test. I just took a test on Sunday. We're on Tuesday. And it was negative. But I also don't want to stay without taking a test because I'm taking pills, like how I mentioned. So I have to make sure I'm not pregnant before I take those pills, like vitamins. So you know what I mean? I don't want to constantly be taking pregnancy tests because it's just getting into my head. But then I have to take them because I want to be safe from taking those vitamins. You get what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. It's just too much. You guys are not going to see this video until I get pregnant. So by now, I'm pregnant already. But still, this is just me venting here about how hard it is. And a lot of people don't talk about it. Like how I say, I don't want to overstress myself by taking a pregnancy test every single week or constantly taking a pregnancy test. But I have to because I'm taking vitamins. And since we're trying, I don't want it to where I'm pregnant and taking vitamins. So I have to stop taking them. So you know what I mean? I'm not taking the pregnancy test because I feel like I have symptoms. I'm taking them because of my pills. But just taking them constantly is getting into my head. So I don't know if I should just completely stop the pills since we're trying and just not be worrying about it. Or like I mentioned, their vitamins. I don't know. I should just stop taking them. They're Goalie vitamins. So they're like for stress and all that. So I do need them. But then I don't want to take them while I'm pregnant. It's just too much. I'm overthinking things. I feel like I should just calm down, stop thinking about it. Goalie ashwagandha help me calm down, but then I can't take them because I know. Okay, too much information, but nobody talks to you guys about how hard it is. About getting comments like how I mentioned of people telling you, "When's the next baby? When are you getting pregnant?" Or my baby telling me, "Mommy, are we gonna get a baby soon?"